Alright, it is time for day 10 of the FFYLands Krieg. Real quick, I did do a little bit of a little trim, so I'm a little baby face today. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for crab murder, we are here for weird stalker murder, and then we are here for shrimp. So that is the entire plan. I went ahead and pushed us into Craw DLC to the point where we fight the story version of the boss. I've also gotten us a couple more Mystery Mouska tools to work with, just so that we have our options open to us. And we're gonna just immediately start. We're gonna see exactly how this goes. Hopefully it goes well. I am really more so worried about dragons today, which I am saving for the last fight of the day. But we just have these 3 raids left, and then I can consider this character all wrapped up and done. We're not gonna fight Vermi or Dexy because Vermi takes too long to spawn, and Dexy is a waiting game, so it's just not worth it to me. And I think these 3 will be good enough, I guess. We are still on True Nightmare as well, just to clarify that, and we are at OP 10. You can tell by checking your missions and seeing if you have any unaccepted ones that are level 90. That's a good way to check, even if you're in like just multiplayer, if you open like your just quest thing. It's a good way to actually check that. But we're gonna see what we're capable of. This is without very many stacks of anything. Of course, whenever we fight the raid version, he will be a little isolated, at least in the first phase. And that's really the biggest problem, is just getting him past first phase. But after that, we should be completely okay. Yeah, because then we get Bloodbath, and then that can happen. So, fingers crossed. And we're gonna reload the map so that we can fight the raid version. All we need to do is apply slag, get him past first phase, and then it should be safe. Maybe not completely safe, but safe. The boss is isolated and certainly tankier.
I can taste the iron.
By a pretty sizable margin. So maybe this is Raid Crawl, but the name's not updated. That feels odd.
Martyr for my little one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to respect his reflective property a little more. Last time I fought him, we were on 0. So, that is a thing. You know, I know he probably resisted still in this mod, but I'm almost wondering if it's worth trying to use our Fire Redeemer. This doesn't have to be a question. Yeah, this doesn't have to be a question. I can go check the resistance logs that you get whenever you download the mod. Alright, so Raid Crawl resist 50% of fire, but if we think about the fact that we can make our fire damage up to like, 300% stronger just outright, probably still a little better than just relying on base shock. So, might not be a bad idea to just try to roll it anyway. Probably.
He's on fire.
Okay, so we can push him back far enough that he can't back up anymore, which is hilarious that we're doing that. But we need to be able to exist without just reflecting ourselves.
We'll all go together.
Or him just doing that outright. That also is pretty rough. The main risk is the fact that while he is lunging forward, we're very likely to just hit him in the back, and it just reflect at us. He is trying so hard to not be purple. That was ridiculous looking. But yeah, as long as we can stay on his front side, and not have to like worry about it too much, we should be capable. Okay. Is it worth trying to do melee? I think we might try to do melee. I don't know if it's actually a great idea, but who knows? Maybe it'll do something. Weirdly, not the worst thing I've done so far in this run. Okay. Well, it's a sure victory, but it's a very slow victory. We take what we can get, though, of course. Oh, we got through first immune phase. Okay, cool. Should kind of get easier from here with the revives and everything. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is these giant craboids, because they are hyper aggressive, especially even in vanilla. So in this mod, they're just insane. Well, we're certainly thick enough for this. Can't see a thing, though. Okay, final phase. That's a BA Barkid. I don't like the implication of this. If it's bound to happen, it's bound to happen. We'll let him grow up a little bit. Okay. Boss is almost dead. We might have a special guest here in a little bit if that BA Varkid decides to level up. I really hope he doesn't, but if they do, I'm not going to stop him, and then we'll try to fight Vermi too while we're here. I just really don't want to go out of my way for that fight. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't really. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and clear out some of the basic ads and then see if this Varkid will do anything. Okay, everything is dead but the BA Varkid. I guess I'll go ahead and just walk around and look at loot. I don't think there's anything I necessarily want or need at this point. But we'll just walk around, hang out with our buddy for a little bit. It has definitely been past the allotted time for him to convert into Vermi. So we're just gonna kill him. It feels really bad. It would have been really fun to have tried it, just to try it, I guess. But I'm not too worried about it. That is okay. And that does mean that we only have 2 more raids to do. So we need Vora, and then dragons. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and trigger Field of Blood. Probably instantly aggro the boss. Or not at all. And I guess just try to get rid of Chief and Guatu while he has the shield. If we can deal any amount of damage to his shield. He does also spawn with a variable shield, so it might be worth re-rolling a couple times and seeing if any of them get hurt more. So we'll probably actually do that, because this is looking like a thicker one. Alright, any luck? Yeah, instantly this one's already kind of moving around. So I think I preferred this shield to whatever he had last time. Kind of wish I had a better way to maintain slag though. And we absolutely need to be careful not to just one-shot him whenever he changes the shield over. Like that. Because now we just have a very angry boy with a full shield. Here, let's check their resistances. Okay, so Chief seems to just kind of stay alive if you don't kill him in this fight, which is very abnormal. Normally in vanilla, they would totally just kill him. So I guess we can just try to keep him alive and just keep maintaining that shield. Okay. I just saw Chief's health bar. Ooh, look at how low his health is. Okay. Yeah, we need to be respectful. I wonder... hold on. Oh my goodness, we've done it.
I got a rampage. Got it.
We do have an enraged Vora on our hands now, who I think does, like, incredible amounts of melee. Yes, that hurts so much. Okay. But we have a Vora that's isolated, which is pretty cool. The tried and true. The tried and true will get us there. Also, I'm sorry if this A mashing is really loud. But like, I'm trying my best right now. Okay. That was terrifying. But it is done. So a little bit of enemy AI manipulation by spam jumping the floor a little bit there. Nothing too crazy to worry about though. Technically, that is a win, as stupid and silly as that looked. So I'm okay with that. That's what you gotta do in a difficulty mod sometimes. But yeah, weirdly, most of Krieg's builds against the late game raid bosses, not as OP as I thought they would be. The only reason that the melee might be considered OP is just because I can live long enough to just mash the melee button at people. Whereas with every other build, my survivability is a little questionable. So, weirdly balanced for the most part, which is super odd, but also I'm entirely grateful for it. Alright. The final boys. See if this works out at all. I kinda doubt it.
But who makes the prettiest noise?
Alright, you. Okay, so not significant health bar movement. But we're alive, so not much more you can ask for here.
Time! Kill! No! Don't do it!
Right, green is down again. Now we work on helium.
Never stop the killing! Never!
Slowly but surely. Two down.
I got a rampage! Gotta heal!
That was a little close. We got a little close to that pillar. So next time, don't do that.
Pounds of flesh!
3 down. Now we just need Boost, who is surely going to be as annoying as possible. Yep, literally spawned on the far side of this arena, where I don't trust the circle strafe at. Okay. There we go. We've done it. We have killed all of the raid bosses on our 4th character. So this was all at OP10. This was all at True Nightmare. Krieg is capable of killing every raid boss in this mod at OP10. You might not like some of the strats because it can be a little bit rough, but it's feasible. You can do it. He can kill everything. Cool. Alright, so yeah. This is my 4th run of Fight for Your Lifelands, and somehow I don't have a mod review for this mod out. But if you couldn't tell, it's probably one of my favorite mods that exists. I do like me some difficulty. I do like the forced to like figure things out sort of playstyle and lifestyle. So having a lot of the items locked behind levels, still kind of weird for a lot of people, I'm sure, but for me, I do weirdly enjoy it. And then it does kind of let you just get acquainted with the character, who is once again just a more insane version of their vanilla self, alongside actually functional survivability skills that feel good to use and don't just feel kind of awkward in the middle of combat when you heal like 4% of your health a second, but they deal all of it a second. So that feels super duper nice. I have a good time with this mod every time we play it. We have 2 more characters to knock out in this mod, but there will be other playthroughs in between, of course. We will do Axton next, and then we will do Gage after that. I'm worried about Gage because I have no clue if the character is the same as she is in vanilla functionally, which means that she'll have very good shields but not great health, which is kind of difficult in this mod, but we'll see. And then Axton should be a Thunderdome style of character with the bubble turret, from what I understand, from what I've seen at the very least, so hopefully that's pretty fun too. That will do it for this run. Different stuff tomorrow, probably. Day 10.